Good evening, Instagram followers. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday night right now. Sorry, it was supposed to be at 7 o'clock, but then I had a lot of work, so it's 8 o'clock. Just an FYI, right after. Good. It's going good, Zach Taylor. You're from Westmore Central, correct, Zach Taylor? I wish you guys the best of luck. Hope you guys get in MetLife. So, I'm doing this right now at 8 o'clock. It's probably 45 minutes. And then, here's a promotion. Go right after when my live stream is done. Go to Motivational Sports. They're going to be doing from 9 to probably around 10 o'clock a live stream. Okay? So, since we've reached successfully 200 followers, this is the 200 follower live stream and the 1 year live stream. If you're wondering, guys, why did not do a 1 year? About a good month ago. The reason why is I didn't have time. I had so much work. I had school. Well, I decided to save. You were such motivation and inspiration to me and my team. We really appreciate it. You're welcome, Zach Taylor. It's just that a lot of stuff with school, applying to colleges, but we're here now. Well, I can't wait to say this, but Motivational Monday has come this far. We started out with maybe 100 followers. Let's say 15 people liking the first post. And it's been gradually increasing. That's what I like. It then became a spread. It became, I would say, thanks Elijah Darby, it has become amazing. It's what happened to the race versus Ryer, man. I'll talk more about that later. It's been great of how you guys been able to accept it. It's just that it's keep going. The passion's still there, and I feel that Motivational Monday will keep going. Like in the beginning, I thought it's not going to get that far. It's not going to be that successful. But then, as more and more people watched and followed, I like the video, it became more popular. People were starting to love this stuff. It was becoming so popular. I wait all this week. You're welcome, John. It's a great part doing this Motivational Monday. Because not only do I get to, do something outside of my life, it's just that I feel it's something different. You don't have to be because I actually started it right after this was last year, 2016, after Hopakong, I said, you know what, why don't I create this? So I created it. I worked on concepts. It's all on the top of my head. I don't honestly script. Scripting is a no-no because you script, you're not going to grab people's attentions. You want it's something quick and clever on the top of your head. So that was essentially big for me. But then I noticed after a while it got a big following. Like we probably at the end of last year had probably 130, 140. And then this year we gained a lot more, especially with my spinoff. Most people that are football players or in the Morris and Sussex County area, I'm talking to you, John Pirzarix, Zach Taylor. Sorry to John if I mispronounce your account title. Elijah Darby. I had a deal around May with Morris Sussex Sports called Fire 'em Up Friday. Basically, it's like Motivational Monday, but I consider it my spin-off. The spin-off to Motivational Monday. The only difference from that to Motivational Monday is one, it's released on Fridays. It's edited. Like there's an intro and outro. And it's intended to one crowd. So that's one big reason. But otherwise,
I just love this stuff. Hearing from getting people like for more Sussex sports. When the early ones were posted, I got comments from Zach Taylor, Westmore Central, most likely this week. Ryan Soodle's coming to your game. I'm telling you probably 100%. Because just looking at the brackets and analyzing, you're the only interesting game in Morris Sussex County. You know why? That game will be interesting to see. He liked it and endorsed it. But then more and more people loved it. It's become, we're from Par Hills. Oh, sorry about that. I just thought you were from West Morris. But Par Hills, you'll most likely make it back to the championships. Right now, for years, that's the easy one. And I right now, seeing Par Hills, I'm going to say it's going to be a good old-fashioned revenge on West Essex come first week of December. It's okay, Baba. Don't worry. It's okay. So, back to the motivating. This has become a big phenomenon, a big movement. Are you trying to say our game? Zach Taylor. Are you guys from Par Hills? Because I'd say your game will be interesting also. It's just that Ryan Soodle, like, mainly since I know the guy and you guys know him too through Instagram and all social media, like, if I try to persuade, he just goes by where there'll be a bigger fan base, bigger crowds. And you know what? You just inspired me, Zach Taylor 51. You guys, I think, Bob, come to our game. Should. Maybe I'll come this Friday. Because you know what? I actually like You're so much better than Ryan Subtle. Well, that's what Mr. Muha, or most of you guys know, George, said. Loved it. This, I think, Fire Up Friday, Motivational Monday are a great aspect for the week. There's one, hype, start the week. Hype, to end the week. It's perfect. It's so perfect. I'll buy you a meatball sandwich. Okay. Do you have a Snapchat? No. I do not have a Snapchat. I could. It's just that it's really it. Like, but motivating, it's just great motivating. Like, most of the Boone people, some of you may know, the early roots I've had of Motivational Monday, it was all based on, okay, John, get one, I love you. Okay. It's just that this motivating is such a great thing. You know why? It's giving care to people. It's helping people out. Like, I got in my school, and probably Par Hills, all Morris Sussex County, Morris County and Sussex County, love this motivation. They love this hype. Because you know why? I wanted to change Mondays. Mondays were something where, garbage. You want to go in the garbage can and puke. People hated it. And I felt, you know what? I want to change Mondays. I want to change of what's happening. So, I took the initiative. My Mondays blow, and you make them better. You're welcome, Zach Taylor. That's why I started it. Because you know why? I knew this. In my school, in almost every high school, every kid hates Monday. You know why? Okay. They'd rather do this in class. Sleep in class. They're tired. They sleep. And then, it's not a good week. I said, you know what? Let's change the way people view Mondays. Because if you want to know Garfield, his favorite phrase, I hate Mondays. I hate Mondays. I wanted to change the way people view Mondays. Because you know why? You make me so happy. You're welcome, Zach Taylor. It's just that Monday does not have to be a day where it looks green vomit right now on my shirt. Yes, I'm roasting myself. You guys can laugh right now in the live chat. But it's so good to change the Mondays. I'll let you tie me up and rock my world. Huh. It's just that motivating has gone so much. How it expanded from one person recognizing to two, to three, to hundreds, to thousands. The one person I like to thank right now who has helped expand this message is I'd like to thank you, Mars Sussex Sports. If it weren't for you, I do not know how this message would get through. The story, I think, really, how is Motivational Monday, the ones now, different from the original? Well, basically, the first couple, it's like this. Good morning, Instagram followers. Hope you're enjoying your day. It's dull. It's dull and boring. And I've noticed this. Oh, if it's dull and boring, no one's going to watch it. So you know why? I decided this. In the new year, decided to do some change. Change up Motivational Monday. Instead of not just be, oh, good morning, Instagram followers, and then get to the energy at the end, I felt, let me do it in the beginning. Because what high school has the hottest... I'm not going to answer that question right now. I'll answer some of your questions near the end. It's just that, Zach Taylor, you just made me forget my thought. What I was saying. Oh yeah, the way Motivational Monday changed when 2017 hit. Well, first thing I changed was this. You need energy in the beginning. Because you know why? You're not going to be hyped to do something. It's okay, Zach Taylor. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to report. I'm not going to block you. You're safe. It's just that what I feel is that needed to be changed was you need energy. You got to be loud. You got to get to the people. It made me reflect on my year in football, like with our coach. You got to have somebody that's going to hype you up. You got to have that person that's going to be that firework that's going to explode and start getting everyone else excited. Are you all unruly? Ha! It's a good one. It's just that it was so exciting that all this energy kicked in, that all this stuff truly worked. And that I said, you know what? I think if I start with, good morning, Instagram followers, welcome back, with that, but a little louder, it'd be better. It was a little bit more louder and get more people's attention. I remember when the new year started, I was getting a lot more likes. It was increasingly popular. At that time, it was getting no. It's just that it's come so far, this. Okay. But it's come that far. And then I like to say, mid-January, Mars Sussex Sports follows my account. They don't really know much about me just yet. So basically, basically they follow me. So basically it was around a Sunday in January. I said, let me try, maybe I want to do an internship, be par with Mars Sussex Sports. Best coach in Morris County. There's a lot of coaches. Par Hills, I'll answer questions near the end. So save them. But then I said internship. I said, what are you good at? I really didn't know. At that time, I did not know because maybe with Boone football and this. So basically, I thought about it. Then March came. Then I like to say when I realized people really did care in my school was around, I'd say May. So my math teacher comes up to me during lunch. So I'm panicking. Oh no, did I fail? Did I do something wrong? No, I did not panic. I was nervous. He was going to say something bad. But the one thing he said was this. I saw your Motivational Monday video. The first thing in my head was like, how do you see it? How? He does not follow my Instagram account unless he created a sham account, a spam account, followed it, and that was it. He said, no. One of my classmates showed it me during AP Stats. He liked it so much. He shook my hand. From that moment, I knew Motivational Monday was going in the right direction. We then had about 2 to 3 weeks later, I get a direct message from Motivational Sports. Motivational Sports, they say, we really like your Motivational Monday videos. We like them really much. Would you be interested in doing a hype up for football games on Friday? I say, right away, hell yeah. I loved it. But then, originally, that's when the message was continuing to spread throughout the high school. So basically, we ended last year, school year, on a high note. And also, there were a lot of names called original, like the Friday hype up. They were all different names, like Motivational from Bobby, all that stuff. But then I thought of something this. Friday, you want to get fired up for a game. I thought of this. Originally, it was called this. Fire Them Up Friday. But then, George, more Sussex sports people, he said, what about we call them Fire M Up? Fire Them Up. Do fire, parentheses, M, up Friday. And that's how it became Fire 'em Up Friday. It became so popular. People were liking it, hitting posts, liking throughout. It became so popular. I remember that it used to be a huge thing. Sorry about that. Just got to get my laptop. Just going to get it quick. Sorry. It's very dark in here. I'm just going to get my laptop and just read some stuff. Been a fan since day one. Yeah, we've gained all different people. Like the message originated, like Motivational Monday, it started in Boonton High School. It started with a school that had probably 100 to 200 kids. Let's say, no, 100. 100, I'd say, estimated 400 kids. And it's become widely popular. It's expanded. It's gained more people. It's spread to adults, teachers. Then we gain a follower who doesn't go to our school. I'm calling you out, Carl Went. Was one from outside, from Morris Catholic. So I felt, okay, the message can now expand, not just in Boonton, but to Morris Catholic, and expand there. Then, with Morris Celtic Sports, it expanded. It got to the point where they were loving it. That this was becoming popular. That people were loving it. And then we had Marcel Sports. Now, I got people following from, my followers are from Morris Knowles. I got Ryan Suttle, so Morris Hills. I think I got one kid from Sussex Tech. I got you guys from Par Hills. I believe a couple from Westmore Central. But overall, it's spread. And it couldn't have been done without you guys. So basically, we've been working. So now you're asking me, how do I handle Fire 'em Up Friday and Motivational Monday? Well, this is how I handle it. Motivational Monday is normally filmed on a Sunday. It's normally filmed Sunday night or before the weekend. We don't shoot, let's say, like a TV show, like a series of TV episodes, all in a week. Like in a month. And then, okay, we're done. And then, okay, when that day comes, we upload it. No, we do not do that. We do it almost every Sunday or the weekend and film. I film it once. I do it really on top of my head. And the one thing I think I might do different for this year is edits. There'd be an intro. There'd be an outro. It'd be more interesting. Because you know what? You'd be able to interact. I feel just going straight through, it's fine, but I think it needs a clear, much better transition. So that's how it goes. The Monday morning, usually 5:55 a.m., it's uploaded on my Instagram. Now, the Fire 'em Up Friday. How does that get up? Explain the routine. Well, it starts like this. On Sunday morning, I normally walk my butt to my high school turf. If you did not notice in the videos, that is Boone High School. That's where I go to school. That's where I film my videos. I go in the bleachers. I film it a couple of times. The one difference from the first two from now is this. After the good morning starts kind of welcome back, after the message, I scream. The scream needs to be this. Kids kind of like, you're more alert. You're more awake. You're more focused. You're hyped. You're ready to jump up and down, up and down. And then once I finish filming and editing, I walk back home. I send it to my boss, George, or Mr. Muha. He looks at it. He likes it? Okay, good. Do the edits. If not, normally Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday, I go to the turf. But there's complications. There's field hockey practice, soccer, a JV game, all these sports on the turf. So really, there's times where you gotta go on. I'll show you right now. You have to go on Google. Sorry about that. Or just go on Northwest Jersey Athletic Conference. I go on that. I go on Booton. See, just so I can get a view of who's going to be on the turf, so I can go and film. Because the one rule of Motivation Fire 'em Up Friday is this: I do not film if there's any Booton students. The reason why is I do not want to ruin it. I do not want to ruin. Oh, this is what it is. This is what it is. No, I do not want to ruin it. And here's one more thing about Fire 'em Up Friday, what we also do. We film rain or shine. If it is downpouring outside, we film. The 6th week, week 6. No. Yeah, week 6. The first rough draft was filmed while it was raining and downpouring outside. The shirt stays on, the coat comes off. Now you're asking, the shirt will be wet. The shirt will be wet and ruined. Why don't you film it downstairs? How you doing? Pretty well, John. You from Par Hills? But we film. The next video for Fire 'em Up Friday, here's a fun fact. When I filmed it, it was freezing. It was so cold. I was freezing. And when I said to my boss, I said, this is the next week's video. Fun fact, it's 15 degrees. He laughed. He said, we don't want you sick. We need you for MetLife. We need you. So then, I basically... Plus, I couldn't wear gloves. Because for me, the gloves that I wear are like Insulorm. You try clicking on it, it won't do it. It's like wearing something that you can't, let's say, access control of the phone. That's the issue that I had. The issue that with it. So I basically had to film with a t-shirt, sweatpants, freezing. Just want to get this done, get this done, get this done. But you know what? That's an important motif in life. Because stuff's not going to go its way. It's going to be freezing cold. You'd rather be inside. You'd rather be warm. That's how originally I saw Fire 'em Up Friday. Originally I was thinking to be filmed down in my basement. Like of how Motivational Monday is. But then I thought of this. Then it'd be boring. My parents, they'd find out, oh, this is what you're talking about, and then it gets spoiled. Then it's all ruined, and then that's it. So basically, my dad suggested, why don't you go to the turf and film? I go to the turf and film. Because you know what? It gets that replicate type of a football atmosphere. The more of a football feeling. And more. Can you motivate me to the max? I could try. Maybe I'll do a little how to motivate people segment. It's just that it came popular Friday. It's become so popular. I think I remember the first one when it released. George or Mr. Muha said, yeah, these people were saying they loved it. This kid was great. He was dope. People loved it. Then, about good 2 to 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I had a text from George saying, yeah, one of the predictors loved it. He wants me to meet him. Do you do a motivational speech right now? I really need, man. I'm having a rough time. Okay. I will give a motivational speech right now. Okay. Good evening, Instagram followers. Welcome back. This week's special edition Motivational Monday. It's getting through rough times. Yes, life is not going to be easy. It's not going to just, tap it to you. It's not just going to be, I give it to you right now. No, you got to work for it. You just can't, you know what? I'm going to give half effort. No, we can't do that. We got to go full 100%. Because you know why? Life, there's going to be times where stuff's going to be thrown at you. Where you're going to be baffled, confused, anxious, nervous. But you know what? We can't let that get to us. That's called the difference between the physical and mental battle. Now you're asking me, what do you mean by physical? What do you mean by a physical battle? We're not physically doing anything. Well, your brain dictates what your body does. Your brain thinks. Your brain and your heart are the only parts of your body that work and function even while you sleep. Because your heart provides juice and oxygen to keep you going. Your brain provides you to think. Because think, this is all thoughts from the brain. A signal goes from the brain, stimulates. So that's what we got to do. We basically got to attack it. Take this. We got evil pencils versus the pen. We got to charge. We got to attack it. We got to attack each day. Like we're 0-0. Attack it. Because you know why? Yeah. We could, let's say, Monday, Tuesday, go 1-0. Okay, so now we're in the week, we're 2-0. We're saying, okay, we're done. And don't try those last two. No. We need to go undefeated every day. Because you know why? If we go, we lose, you know what we're doing? The enemy wins. We do not win. But we can't do that in life. Because in life, nothing will go perfect. You will have to think ways out. When things get hard, for most people, when things get hard, people just back out or shut down. Like in a group of people. When things get hard and things aren't going their way, they just back up and quit. That is not us. We got to keep going. We got to be a mad bull. We got to keep going 100%. We got to attack it. Because when you attack it, great things are ahead. And you know what that means? You're a couple steps closer to being successful and being a better person. So, hope you like it. Hit like, subscribe, hashtag Motivational Monday. At John Pierre DeWiz. That was basically an example of our quick little, can I have some motivational success? Okay, so motivational success. My first live stream was basically, I think during the summer, I did something called Keys to Success. Keys to Success was designated and assigned to basically, sorry about that. Just getting my cup of water. I'm very thirsty. motivator. Sorry about that. Much better. But motivational success, it's short and long term. You just can't. Success with motivation, I call it like this. You need to be hyped each day to do something. We just can't be put yourself. John, I was using the fridge to get a glass of water. It's just that I was very dehydrated and needed water. That is not my bathroom. That was my kitchen. So, sorry about that clarification. But also, to be successful, you need to basically be yourself. You can't let others dictate who you are. Also, you gotta have confidence. Guidance. Guidance is a Greek word for... I'll get it up. Ganas. Ganas means desire in Spanish. Desire. Also means to win, to make, benefit. That's what we gotta do. We wanna earn. We wanna earn success. We wanna do pretty well. We wanna go distance. Being a motivator, it's not that hard to be one. It's pretty easy. You know, it's easy for someone to start something, but it's hard to finish. That's the thing. Anyone can motivate. Heck, a chicken can motivate. A chicken. But there's a difference between the right and the wrong person. The right person, he keeps going. Has the tank 100 miles an hour. He goes the distance. He goes 100 miles an hour. He gives it his all. And he's a warrior. And does not quit. The person that not a motivator is a fighter. A fighter is someone who lives to fight another day. A warrior fights so he can continue to live. He continues for that next day. And more time to come to be successful. More time to reach success. Reach new heights. That's what we got to do. We got to go the bar. We got to go the distance. Anyone can be a motivator. You know what? That's my goal. Starting next year. Start maybe with some other live streams called Motivator. How to become a motivator. So I can start helping kids motivate. Through, let's say, talking, social media, Instagram, Snapchat. Like, it's not that, like, that's one suggestion I'll have is probably the new year, on weekends, motivation sections, how to become a motivator, so you become properly motivated. But it's basically, you gotta have heart. But you're contradicting, oh, Bobby, everybody's got a heart. Yeah, but does the heart have true passion? Does the heart have true commitment? Does the heart does your heart give it your all? Does he give it all your distance? That determines the person between a motivator and someone who does not motivate. Because you know what? It's just that being like a motivator, you don't have to be the popular, or you don't have to be someone of a higher authority. You don't. You could be anybody. Anybody can be a motivator. Think. I never thought almost 11 months ago at this time, 13 months ago at this time, I'd be here, that I'd be motivated, that I motivate my peers. that I wouldn't reach this moment, that I wouldn't be this high. So I'm going to request some followers. Proof. Just that you rise up over time. You'll get better. And great things are ahead. That's the one thing. Great things are always ahead. Because when you do great things, people want to do those great things and keep going and go the distance. That's what you got to do. You got to go the distance. You got to go the extra yard. Because when you go that extra yard, great things are ahead. I want to read an excerpt of my college essay. I know it's long, but bear with me. It's a very important story that I wrote and decided. Almost for our college essays, you're given with different topics. But most people use the Common App. Common App essay questions. There's normally 7 questions. A good chunk of questions. I'll read you some of them. Some people that are seniors, yeah, I'm saying it again, but I'll summarize up. First one. Some students have a background, identity, or interest that would be meaningful to their application that would be complete. Tell a story that people really don't know about you. Lessons about failure. Reflect a time where you question or challenge an idea. Describe a problem you'd solve or like to solve. Describe an accomplishment that sparked growth in your life. Describe an idea made you want time to lose track of all the time. And create an essay topic. The one I decided to do was tell a story that no one really doesn't know about. So right now, I'll read you my college essay. The funny thing is, nobody can copy mine because no one else does this. So, here we go. Mondays. Inspiring others. Monday. A day students hate for no reason. When I entered Boone High School, every Monday, students are filled with zombie pale looks, knowing they'd rather be home. From their looks, my stomach started to get tied up in a knot of anxiety. From my performance on exam from a Friday performance exam. I then realized that if this was going to happen every Monday, I needed to make Mondays more meaningful for the students. At first, I didn't know how to make Mondays more meaningful for the week, but suddenly, a flashback of watching Kevin Hart and Eric Thompson's motivational videos struck into my mind. I pictured both Hart and Thompson applying high energy to their voice, their personal life experiences, and feeling as if they were talking and motivating me right in front of me. At that moment, it came to me to make Mondays more meaningful through motivation, formulating the concept Motivational Monday. What is Motivational Monday going to be? That's one question I had on top of my head that I did not know at the time. Thoughts bolting through my mind at 100 miles an hour, like a pinball machine, hitting back and forth, not knowing if it will make the final copy. Since I didn't have an outline, since it was all on the top of my head. Throughout filming, my stomach starts to tighten up with butterflies. From the amount of anxiety people will view it. Will people like it, or will people make fun of it? That's one part I did not know. From there, giving up, I felt, at that point, why don't I just give up? But then, a thought came in my head saying, Bobby, don't quit. Because you know what? It echoed in my conscience. Because I said, you know what? You can do it. It's going to take time. It's not just going to happen one time overnight. It's going to keep going. So then it told me not to quit and people might appreciate it. When I uploaded the first Motivation Monday, I wanted to help others by making Mondays better. I wanted to give people what they needed from Motivational Monday to improve lives. I don't care if 1 million people like it. I don't care if 0 people like it. If one person comes up to me and says, I made their day better, that makes me proud. Because you know why? It shows that they took my lessons and applied it to their life, and also shows what I did was meaningful to someone. A bell of anxiety would start to get loosened. Knowing, okay, confidence would come in. I'm no longer, oh no, and panic. No. loosen up like a belt from positivity, realizing Motivational Monday will work. If one person saw Motivational Monday, my message would disseminate across the school and impact others also. At first, I didn't know if Motivational Monday would be a success. Would I enter back to school on Monday to see kids like zombies, or be bright smiles of joy? Again, my stomach nodded at a higher level, not knowing if my vision and success would work. But before first period one, what about a group of my friends that come up to me with bright smiles on their face? Something I normally don't see them do that often. Normally, they'd be dull and like a ghost. Rather be, I hate today. I'd rather be home sleeping. But they thank me for my daily motivation. The knot starts to get loosened like a belt, less and less. Although my friends liked the video, I did not realize how Motivational Monday would spread across Boone High School. It was saw all across the school. Friends, followers, all on my account were watching and liking it. I can remember during Spanish class, when there was a sub, that's what kids were talking about the entire period. They were talking about how good it was. Heck, I had advice from one kid saying, at Petros Rocks, do a motivational every day. Well, I could technically do that, but the one issue is this. I would then have to do it every night, or plus with school, sports, I wouldn't have time. During Spanish, students were more happier. Students no longer had those zombie looks, but the smiles on their face were bigger. Every student was talking about Motivational Monday. The first period, throughout the block period. I could see them as a different person because they no longer felt disappointed in themselves, but excited to come to school. Although Motivational Monday was popular, I did not expect it to continue to expand. It was around May when I was having an apple conversation with my friends, and out of nowhere, my trig teacher comes up to me. My knot ties up in anxiety and started to shake in fear, not knowing what he will say. In my head, I was thinking, 1. Did I do something wrong in this class? 2. Was I caught cheating? 3. Is my grade pretty bad? What's going to happen? Turns out, he loved it. When he mentioned about AP Stat class, kid showed him, I was panicking. I was, did he follow it? Did he create spam? From his face, this teacher felt like a different person from when I had him third period. He was more calm. He was more relaxed. From the less stressed from teaching. I felt proud of what I was doing because now people were caring for my work. Not even students, but adults. A year later, Motivational Monday is now a part of me. I no longer need someone to dictate what else to do or try to stand out by doing crazy things, but being me will make me stand out. I hope Motivational Monday will not only help me when I get older, but continue the people that struggle. That is basically my comment out message. Originally, I was going to do something about like scouts or being part of the football team, but then I felt how do you face adversity? Face adversity? Well, adversity is a time where you struggle and face stuff like it's not easy. The word adversity, according to dictionary.com, adversity, it means difficult, misfortune. Well, what I do is you gotta attack it like a one-man sled. You gotta hit it hard. You know what you gotta do? You gotta basically vision it. It's right in front of you and tackle it. You gotta tackle your struggles. You gotta tackle your fear. You gotta tackle it. Because when you tackle it, you know what's gonna happen? It's like, I call it like, okay, it's got me. It's knocked me down. You know what? I'm gonna get back up. As we know, basically, take the Rocky movies. Or you know what? I'll use Creed as an example. Creed. When Rocky's sick, the one phrase Creed says, you're not going to fight, I won't fight. But if you're going to fight, I'll fight. Being this, if you had to go over the difficulties and misfortune, I'll go through it. I'll go through it. And train them. And that's what the main thing adversity is. You can overcome the odds. I'm going to use football. There have been teams where the papers say, oh, this team's going to be rebuilding or average or down year. But you know when teams read that in the paper, you know what they say? Screw that stuff. The paper's lying. we're better. And then they work harder. And that's what I like about coming over adversity. It's like the Rocky Balboa story, where you struggle, you're the underdog, then you rise up top. You rise above all. You become the champion. You become the champion of defeating adversity, the champion of tackling your difficulties, the champion. Because you know why? The beginning, yeah, you're not going to know how to tackle your struggles. You're not going to know. But you know what? In the end, you'll learn. Each thing you do is a life lesson experience. You learn of what you do. You learn, okay, what your mistakes were. You're good. You're bad. That's the thing about life. Life, you're allowed to fail. You're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to do the wrong things. Because you know why? It helps you be a different person. It makes you better. You get to do things better. You become a better person. That's what I like. Because if life had only one clear path and opportunity, there'd be that one mistake we did, we'd be screwed. But the thing about life is we get to keep going. We get to keep going forward. And that's what we got to do. We got to overcome our adversity, our misfortune. Because you know what? I'll give another example right now. Who knows all remember the Titans? Take the scene where they're at the training camp. They have to go to Gettysburg. They have to go on this long run. It says make it. Go back home. It says, Coach Boone says, anybody know what this place is? This is Gettysburg. This is where they fought the Battle of Gettysburg. 50,000 men died here on this field, fighting the same fight that we're still fighting amongst ourselves today. Fighting the battle over racial injustice. Battling. Basically brought adversity between his players and also what's going on at the time with the civil rights movement. The green field here was painted red, bubbling with blood of young men and boys. Smoke and hot lead pouring right through their bodies. Listen to their souls, men. I killed my brother, the mountains in my heart. Hatred destroyed my family. It's showing misfortune getting them. Shows that, okay, doing the wrong thing got them. You listen, and you take a lesson from the dead. If we don't come together right now on this hollow ground, we too will be destroyed, just like they were. I don't care if you like each other or not, but you will respect each other way. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll be able to play this game like men. That's the theme of it going adversity. You know why? Things could not go your way. Things will go hard in your life. Things are not going to be easy. But you know what? You got to overcome them. That's the thing about life. Life is a challenge of joy. A challenge to get better. A challenge to do stuff that you normally don't do. You basically get to raise the bar. Challenge yourself. Because when you challenge yourself each day, great things are going to be ahead of you. That's what we got to do each week. Raise the bar. I know, I don't want to do it this week. I got stupid algebra, calc, chem, all these boring classes. Screw that. You know what? I don't care. You got to give it your all each week. Because you know why? Consider this. What you do from the start of the year to the end matters. People not care. Here's the thing. People won't care how you start. People won't care how you finish. You got to care. You got to give heart. Because if you do not care, you will not have a good performance. Just to say, doesn't matter how you start. It's how you finish. You could start the year bad. You can start the first 3 weeks bad, but finish strong. That's what we need. Finishers in life. People that can finish it. Because it's not easy to finish something. It's easy to start, but hard to finish. So that's the one life lesson I'm providing you guys. Right now, we are at the 50-minute mark of our live stream. I will now be accepting and reading questions and comments from this live stream. Okay? From the top. You're so much better. Ryan, I'll buy a meatball sub. Make me so happy. Taylor, my friend, said that. Sorry, best coach in the county. There are a lot of good coaches in the county. Like, there's a lot of good coaches in Morris County. Like, I'm not going to defend that. You got Par Hills, Westmore Central, Mount Olive, Morris Hills, Morris Knolls. I know, this team, Pequannock, Boonton, Mountain Lakes. There's a lot of good coaches in the county that give it their heart and get better. Fans since day one. How you doing? What teams has the coolest uniforms that I've seen? That's, I'd say, John Piercewitz, the best uniforms that Boonton has played against. I would have to say, let's go on my huddle, because I'll say, for me, our Boonton in general, who we played, I would say the team with the best uniforms have Boonton. We have a pretty cool uniform. Really cool. It's Nike. It's black. Especially like about a good 5 years ago when we wore the red alternate jerseys. Color rush, red jersey, red pants. Thank you. Put yourself going to the bathroom in a live video. I want to see you use the bathroom. I missed the time we bleep and got Bagel City next morning. Hey man, how do you face adversity? Please answer. Please, Mon, Bobby, thank you for the motivation. I mean it. Make a porno. Nope, I cannot do it on this Motivational Monday. Give me the motivational speech you can. So what you were trying to say is like sweaty, coconut, fire. For not to read this comment, read your comments. It's fun to be involved with you. So pretty much like animated ego. I'm not gonna read these comments. Some of the weirdest comments, but it's a great. Thank you guys that made the live stream. I think we had about, I'd say around 30 people be at this. I'm saying about 30, maybe 20 people at this live stream. Like, it's so good to be part of it. We appreciate. You're welcome, Zach Taylor. Sorry, my cat ran across my screen. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Joey M. I accept your what happened. Now, I may, depending on if I got anything, maybe I'll be at the Par Hills game this Friday. I'll see. Maybe. But there will be another Firework Friday video come this Friday. It'll be discussing the second round of states. It'll be great. And yeah. That's basically it. Right now, since I did not do it for the last one, I will pick out of my big follower list of who will be a future guest star. I have a taint rash. Okay. That'll be another follower. Thank you. Got that a couple years ago on my birthday. The follower that I am picking that will be on a future Motivational Monday or one of the live streams, since I can invite you guys, is, you know what? The person that I've chosen was... Do you have any taint cream? No, I do not have any taint cream. I think the next follower that will be a guest star, it will be, drum roll please, I will say, Swamp Ass. This is pretty hard. I think the guest star on a future Motivational Monday live stream will be, I'd say, the Par Hills group right now in this live stream. You all will be future guest stars on live streams. Because I liked you guys pretty much right. I feel you guys love the stuff. Like my You guys were great. All of you guys from Par Hills, you all were great. So if you're from Par Hills, just comment Par Hills. You just tell me. I'll probably contact you guys. Maybe there'll be a possibility that I might be at your game this Friday. I'll see. I'll try my best maybe to make their Par Hill game if I can. I'm not saying 100% I can make it. Like, I really liked you guys, Par Hills. We on the signs. Help me warm up by cuddling. Okay. I'll see. During the week, I'll probably make an announcement, probably on the live stream. If you come to the game, I'll see. I'll probably release some details if I'm gonna come. If I'm gonna be there at the game, so I'll basically, if nothing pops up and I got free time, I will be at the game. Otherwise, thank you guys very much for the 200 follower live stream celebration, the 1 year live stream celebration. And thank you. Hope you like it. This live stream is going to be posted on YouTube. It's also going to be posted on the Instagram story for the next 24 hours. In about 1 minute, go to Marcel Sports, their story, as they're going to have a 1 hour live stream talking about football. So thank you guys for a great evening. # Motivational Monday. And we are done.